Are you struggling to answer CMDB and IRE questions in the CIS-Data Foundation exam? In this video, I will make IRE so simple that you can answer any exam questions without confusion. Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn identification and reconciliation engine, which is one of the most important topics in the CIS Data Foundation exam. I will explain every concept using simple real life examples so that you can understand the logic instead of memorizing answers. Let's start. The first question is, what is the primary function of identification in IRE? Option A, to decide trusted data source. Option B, to determine whether a CA already exists. Option C, to delete duplicate records. Option D, to assign ownership. The correct answer is to determine whether a CA already exists. It means identification is responsible for the CA identity resolution. When new data comes, system must decide, is this already existed or not, or new CA. Then it uses identification rules. Identification means to ID, recognize. So priority based matching. So here real logic is check identifiers. Identification means, for example, serial number or server name, IP address is there. No, I first check the identification. What is the meaning of what is the use of our ID card? It represents our details. Same logic apply here. Check identifiers. If match, update existing CI, or if no match, create new CI. Then what is the primary function of reconciliation in IRE? Option A, identify CI. Option B, create CI. Option C, decide which data source can update CI attributes. Option D, delete incorrect data. Correct answer is option C, decide which data source can update CI attributes. It means reconciliation ensures data trust and accuracy. As part of the data integrity, it should be required reconciliation. So multiple sources send updates. What happening? It will occur conflicts and it will confuse what data should be trust. So here reconciliation rules decide which source can update which field. It will work as a at attribute level. For it will mean for the data source priority. Next one. Which statement best describes identification rules? Option A, they define which source is trusted. Option B, they define how CA uniqueness is determined. Option C, they delete duplicate records. Option D, they manage incidents. The correct answer is option B, they define how CA uniqueness is determined. It means, so what identification rules define? It makes a CA uniqueness. For example, server uniqueness may be serial number, name plus IP. So serial number is the highest priority. Next one. Which statement best describes reconciliation rules? Option A, they match CA records. Option B, they define CA relationships. Option C, they control which source can update CA attributes. And option D, they create CA. The correct answer is they control which source can update CA attributes. Next one. What happens when identification finds no matching CA? Option A, updating existing CA. Option B, ignore data. Option C, create new CA. Option D, delete data. The correct answer is create new CA. So there is no match. Then system what they think? This is a new CA. So it create new record. So there is more chances of duplicate risks. So identification rules must be strong. Because of identification, they prevent the duplicate entries. Best example is ID card. Because of our ID card, security will prevent the duplicate entries. Same logic will apply here. What happens when multiple sources update the same attribute? So option A, all values stored. Option B, random value selected. Option C, highest priority source value is used. Option D, first value is used. The correct answer is option C, highest priority source value is used. Here, reconciliation ensures only one final value per attribute. I will tell the real example. For one attribute has the 8 GB RAM memory and another attribute has the 16 GB RAM memory. Here, what they select? Here, select the highest priority. Each source has priority. Highest priority wins. Here, from among 8 GB or 16 GB, 16 GB will win here because it will select the highest priority based on our rule logic. Here, each source has priority. Highest priority wins. Compared to 18 or 16, which is the highest, here 16 GB is the highest. That's why here, as per rule, highest priority wins. Next one. Which component directly prevents duplicate CI? Option A, reconciliation. Option B, identification. Option C, incident. Option D, asset. The correct answer is option B, identification. So already we discussed about ID card, use of ID card. Because what ID card uses, it prevents the duplicate entries or duplicates. Same logic here apply here. Identification is the prevents the duplicate CIs. So identification prevents the duplicates by matching incoming CI, match, then update. There is no match, then it will create. So before the creation, it should be prevent duplicate entry. Next one. Which component ensures data accuracy? Option A, identification. Option B, reconciliation. Option C, UA policy. Option D, Venus rule. The correct answer is reconciliation. Option B. For data integrity and data accuracy, we should follow the reconciliation. Identification purpose is identification will prevent the duplicate CIS entry. The best easy remember is ID card. Best example is ID card. What's the purpose of ID card? Prevents duplicates. Same logic we can apply here. So reconciliation ensures correct value selection, trusted data. For data integrity point of view, reconciliation should be important. Here accuracy is correct data selection. Next one. Why is IRE critical for CMDB? Option A, improves UA. Option B, ensures data quality and consistency. Option C, manages users. Option D, control workflow. The exact answer is option B, ensures data quality and consistency. Because IRE ensures no duplicates. Identification. What's the purpose of identification? So it will prevent the duplicate CIs. And reconciliation means should be correct data. So combination is consistent CMDB. No duplicate and should be correct data means should be best practice of CMDB, consistent CMDB. So without IRE, CMDB becomes unreliable. Next one. Which sequence correctly represents IRE flow? Option A, reconciliation and identification. Option B, identification to reconciliation. Option C, creation, deletion. Option D, update to ignore. The correct answer is identification, then reconciliation. Here, identification means prevent the duplicate CI. Reconciliation means for the data accuracy. This is the flow. Identification to find the create CI. Reconciliation decide data update or not. So data accuracy point of view, reconciliation is must be. So first point is identification, then reconciliation. So this is briefing. So the first point is here the IRE topic we are briefing here completely from starting to ending. CMDB receives data from multiple sources like discovery, integrations, and manual entry. Here this means that CMDB collects information about configuration items from different tools and sources within the organization. For example, just like take the human body, it receives the information from eyes, ears, and nose. So it's multiple sources. The CMDB also receives data from multiple systems. What are the multiple systems? Discovery, integrations, and manual. Same logic of the human body receives the information from eyes, nose, ears. Here, same logic applied to the CMDB. So CMDB receives information from multiple sources. What are the multiple sources? Discovery from integration and manual. Next point. Then this same CI can come from different sources multiple times. This means that one single configuration item may be reported repeatedly by different systems. For example, if you see the same person in the morning and again in the evening, it is still the same person, but it appears the multiple times to you. Am I correct or not? Same like the same CI can come from different sources multiple times. Then this creates two main problems: duplicate records and conflicting data values. So what happening if same person will appear in the morning and evening? So there is chances of duplicate entry, morning one time entry and evening one time entry. So what it will cause is conflicting data values. It's not data accuracy. So with the same CA come from multiple sources, the system may create duplicate entries and the data value may not match with each other. For example, one source may say the server IP is one value, while another source may give a different IP, which creates confusion. System will confuse. To solve this problem, ServiceNow uses IRE, Identification and Reconciliation Engine. This means that ServiceNow has a specific engine that is designed to handle duplicate and conflicting data issues. For example, I will tell, just like the human brain process different inputs and decides what is correct. Same, IRE act as the brain of the CMDB. We can consider as IRE as the brain because brain will process different inputs and decides what is correct. And next one, the main purpose of IRE is to maintain a clean and accurate CMDB. This means that IRE ensures there are no duplicate records and that all data is correct and inconsistent. For example, the brain finally understands that there is only one person and remembers the correct details about that person. That's all, guys. Next one. Identification checks whether the incoming data belongs to an existing CA or a new CA. Best example is ID card. When you see a person, your brain checks whether you already know that person or if they are new. Then, if a match is found, the existing CA is updated. Then, if not, a new CA is created. This means that if the system finds a matching record, it updates the existing CA. Otherwise, it creates a complete new record. For example, if you recognize a person, you update your memory about them. And if you do not recognize them, you store them as a new person. Best example is live example security guard. So if you remember the security guard will remember you. Then he will update he came to the office. Then he don't know about you. What he do? He will write your name. Same logic apply here. Then reconciliation decides which data source is trusted when multiple sources send different values. This means that when there is a conflicting information, the system choose the most reliable source. For example, if your eyes and someone else give different information, but your brain decides which one is trust to more. So it uses priority rules where higher priority source data is accepted and lower priority data is ignored. This means that every data source has a priority level and the system always accept data from the higher priority. For example, from two attributes, one attribute has the 8 GB RAM and another attribute has 16 GB RAM. Here priority wise, what priority will check? Priority will select the 16 GB RAM. For live example, for you trust your own eyes more than someone else's opinion. So your brain gives higher priority to your eyes or not. So your brain will trust your eyes only, not other opinions only. The final result is that CMDB will have an unique CI record with correct and consistent data. This means that after processing through IRE, there will be only one record for each CI and all the information will be accurate and consistent. For example, your brain finally understands that there is only one person with correct details and there is no confusion anymore. Next one. We conclude this one as identification is used to check whether the CI already exists or not. Reconciliation is used to resolve conflicts between different data sources. And priority rules are used to decide which source data should be trusted. The final outcome is a clean, accurate, and duplicate-free CMDB. Now, you can clearly understand how identification and reconciliation engine works and how it is asked in the CIS-Data Foundations exam. If this video helped, you can learn easily. Please like, share, comment your doubts, and subscribe to the ServiceNow Learn Easy by Praveen Amine YouTube channel. Thank you and wish you all the best.